Here's my thoughts on the Writers Guild strike of 2023. As an indie author and took part of a couple of new generation of writer contests and competitions, and I didn't make the cut with neither one of them. I've kicked into the overdrive with the tools, trades, and talents with my own work, CLJ Odes, with my books that's available for purchase, the Steampunks of Tinselheim, and the sequels, the Steampunks of South Domingo, the Steampunks of Seven Worlds, and the Steampunks of Lost Annandale. Also available for purchase from yours truly, Gigaton Network Soldiers, and Mac and Luke. But wait, there's more. I'm writing a new book that's called The Meetings of Andromeda. Its teaser will be available soon. All cobbled together, created from within, and built on brick by brick from this one-man writing army. Don't get me wrong, I would love to hire some fine folks from all walks of creative and literature life. Just due to this pandemic, inflation, recession, and coming soon, debt ceiling default. It's hard, very hard to hire help because whether you like it or not, best way to pay for somebody else's time, tools, talents, and works are paperback currency. And since I'm a starving author, illustrator, I can't afford to hire or even post help wanted because when you need the money, it's best to sink, survive, and grind alone than to take others with you. So that explains why yours truly is a one-man army. Now back to my thoughts on the Writers Guild strike of 2023 that took to the streets of Hollywood, Tinseltown. Writers from Warner Brothers and its subsidiaries, Disney and its subsidiaries, Paramount, Universal, Columbia, Sony and its subsidiaries. And let's include comic books, novels, video games, fine folks who works tools, trades, talents, are not being paid for their works and their labor. Now, for me, that's wrong. And these multi-billion dollar, with a big B, by the way, dollar companies can't spare livable wages, means, or bonuses when it's the fine works behind the scenes, the writers, not the actors, not the actresses, not the directors, not the producers. It's the writers who takes many months to years to write a script, scenario, plot points, progression of story, and also, which is the hardest part, editing, cropping them, wrapping them up into one file, and then to fix any needle in the haystack grammar errors or misspellings that takes like 100 overlooks and revisions. So it is available for director, actor, actresses, comedians, teleprompts for a new movie, new television, video game, comic book, novel, radio, or podcast. So that alone, Hollywood, pay your writers and respect and uphold the unions. Pay them because unless you can be a one-man army or one-woman army, don't seek or ask for others to be a part of your army. A true king is one who makes others into kings. Be a kingmaker and not a king. Quit cutting corners because that's tacky, trifling, ignorant, and just mean-spirited. Stop nickeling and diming the writers and pay them. Raise the wages and let's get back to work. Because without the writers, we don't have anything to be inspired or aim to be better. Now, here's where I get critical to this strike, which also happened back in 2008 and previously 1988 and even in the 60s. Now, due to personal agendas, pandering, bias, due to left-wing, right-wing politics, where the story, movie, or characters have nothing to do with either side of the pigeon that's called Democrats or Republicans, the writers end up burning their own bridges, which explain why these movies, TV series, video games, comic books, novels, etc. don't make any sales. They're lauded, disliked, not worthy of spending any dollars, not interested, and stays collecting dust on shelves or empty seats. Another, when a writer, producer, director, actor, comedian, host, DJ takes jabs, sometimes lethal haymakers at the fan bases and consumers, you don't need any more money. You don't need no fame. You need no fortune. You don't need no clicks. You don't need no attention from your works if you're going to belittle, insult, antagonize, ridicule, and create drama. Because due to different opinions, because she doesn't like or love you or the company that you work for, especially with being political or personal beliefs, this is not the way. So that explains why people aren't interested in not buying your works if you fit into those categories. You need to earn the limited dollars and very meager resources that we as a general audience have as of now. And last time I checked, we're under a triple threat: inflation, recession, and the debt ceiling default. Whatever dollars we have, sure enough, isn't going to Hollywood video games, even indie works like myself. So yeah, best to combat them. Don't fall prey or into your own trap or somebody else's, and remain calm and be humble and meek. Know that your smartphone, tablet, or desktop keypad or keyboard isn't for wars or drama. Know that your words will be used against you in the social media courtship of billions and billions. I don't care. They sure don't care how big or how small you are, because someone's out there taking your words for food. So make sure that your words are tasty, wholesome, hearty, and healthy. Know that tomorrow isn't guaranteed, and one day you're hot and next day you're not. Count and savor your days of fame and be fruitful and humble, not proud and boastful. Know that not everybody's going to like or love your works. Know that being a troll, armchair politician, or keyboard warrior to sell your works is playing with fire and you throwing stones at other people's houses, leaving yourself defenseless. They never last in the long run. Know that this is a marathon and not a sprint. And those are my thoughts of the Writer Guild Strike of 2023. Such a shame that we're living in an anti-democracy, anti-consumer, and anti-entrepreneur society where, due to the pandemic lockdowns, where millionaires became billionaires since then. But yet Donald Trump is the only billionaire under the gun who doesn't pay his taxes, yet there's thousands of millionaires and billionaires who doesn't pay their taxes either. But since Trump isn't popular, it's okay to whip him, make him an example, give get out of jail free hall passes to Bezos, Musk, Bloomberg, Soros, and Buffett. Yeah, do your research on those, by the way. The widespread of homelessness, the death of the middle class, and the housing market erosion. All to these very greedy and very stingy with selfishness nation under the strings of Hollywood, megacorps, lobbyists like a puppet master. With the decline of the US dollar, yeah, it's been one hell of a ride, and there's still much more to come. And that's the end of my thoughts and opinions of the Writer's Strike of 2023. Will this happen again for a fourth time? Absolutely, because we have these elites who are still and will stay greedy and stingy. CLJ Oats out. And if you have the means, let's do business ourselves. I'm ready for you.